Noise is everywhere. The noise of opinions, the noise of social media, the noise inside your own head. However, I want to share a secret. Your greatest breakthrough, deepest healing, and most powerful therapy do not come from more noise, but rather from silence. Today, I'm going to show you how silence, when used the right way, can transform your mind, your health, and your entire life. Pause. Stay with me, because what I'll share today could be the missing medicine you've been searching for. Why silence heals. Most people underestimate silence. We think silence is emptiness. But silence is not empty, it's full of answers. Modern science is now proving what ancient wisdom always knew. Silence reduces stress hormones, lowers blood pressure, boosts creativity, and even grows new brain cells. That's right. Moments of silence actually help your brain regenerate. Visual. Split screen. One side chaos, traffic, phones buzzing. Other side. Nature, calm water, person sitting in peace. When you sit in silence, your nervous system shifts from fight or flight into healing mode. Your body repairs. Your mind resets. And your soul begins to breathe again. The power of silence in daily life. But silence isn't just about meditation or sitting cross-legged in the mountains. Silence can be built into your daily life. Example 1. Silence before decisions. Imagine this. Instead of reacting instantly when someone disrespects you, you stay silent for just 5 seconds. That pause provides you power. Silence prevents regretful words, and often, silence itself becomes the loudest response. Example 2. Silence in relationships. How many arguments could be avoided if we replaced shouting with silence? Silence doesn't mean weakness, it often means wisdom. Example 3. Silence in work. Some of the most creative breakthroughs happen when you step away from the noise, shut down the phone, and sit in silence. That's when new ideas flow in. Quote, as Rumi said, silence is the language of God. All else is poor translation. Ancient wisdom on silence. Throughout history, silence has been used as a path to enlightenment and strength. Monks practice silence for clarity. Warriors practice silence for discipline. Philosophers practiced silence for wisdom. Visual. Footage of monks meditating, samurai preparing, and philosophers writing. Even the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever believes in Allah and the last day should speak good or remain silent." Silence is not avoidance. It is intentional power. Practical ways to use silence as therapy. Now you may be wondering, how do I use silence in my life? Let me give you simple but powerful ways. 1. Morning silence. 5 minutes. Start your day with 5 minutes of silence before touching your phone. Just breathe. Let your mind settle. This sets your brain into focus mode for the whole day. 2. Silent meals. Try eating one meal in silence daily. No phone. No TV. Simply focus on the food you are eating. This improves digestion and builds gratitude. 3. The 7-second rule. Before reacting in anger, hold 7 seconds of silence. You'll be amazed at how many conflicts dissolve without a single word spoken. 4. Silent walks. Take a short walk without music or calls and just listen to the world. This reconnects you with nature and yourself. 5. Digital silence. Once a week, practice a digital detox hour. Turn off notifications. Let silence recharge your mental battery. Stories that prove the power. Story 1. Nelson Mandela. Mandela spent 27 years in prison, much of it in silence. He once said it was silence that gave him the strength not to become bitter but to emerge with wisdom and forgiveness. Story 2. Nikola Tesla. Tesla often sat alone in silence, visualizing his inventions before building them. His quiet mind was his laboratory. Story 3: Personal Everyday Hero. And maybe you know this too. That one quiet walk that helped you decide something important. That silent night when you realized what truly matters. It was that silence that provided healing when no words could. The misunderstood fear of silence. But here's the problem. Most people are afraid of silence. Silence compels you to confront your inner world. Your doubts. Your insecurities. Your truth. That's why we constantly distract ourselves with noise. Yet, the very thing we are avoiding is actually what we need. Silence is not the absence of life, it's the presence of healing. How silence transforms you. When you embrace silence, here's what happens. You gain control over emotions instead of being controlled by them. You connect with your intuition, the inner voice that's drowned out by constant noise. You develop inner strength. Silence teaches you to be comfortable with yourself. And when you can sit alone in silence, you'll never feel lonely again. Silence is a superpower. Silence is not passive. It's active strength. It's the sharpest reply to insult, the deepest answer to confusion, and the most powerful therapy for a restless soul. Noise is everywhere. But silence is rare. And rare things are valuable. Protect your silence. Practice it. And watch your life transform. So, here's my challenge to you. Starting today, give yourself just 10 minutes of intentional silence every day. No phone, no distractions, just you, your breath, and your thoughts. Do it for 7 days and see how you feel. Pause. And if this video spoke to your soul, don't keep it in silence. Share it with someone who needs peace. And subscribe to this channel for more life-changing wisdom. Remember, sometimes the most powerful words are the ones never spoken.